Hi everyone and welcome back to the ToroK channel. So today we're gonna imagine something. Let's say that you are a good player, metal oriented, and you want a single cut guitar, something on the modern side of the single cut guitar, so something that's closer to an ESP Eclipse than to a Gibson Les Paul. But you're limited in terms of budget and you cannot go much further than 250 euros. So with that in mind, here are two guitars that could really suit you. First possibility, the LTD EC10. Basswood body, maple neck, technical wood fretboard, entirely black, two humbuckers that have a lot of output, 244 euros. The second possibility is the Harley Benton RC Custom 2. You've got an Mirante body with a Mirante neck, roasted Jetta fretboard, two Roswell HAF passive humbuckers that also have a good level of output. And this time you have Grover tuners. This one is 258 euros, but this one has the advantage of the brand. ESP LTD is a brand that might be more appealing than Harley Benton. So now we're going to discover which one of these two is a better guitar. But just before we go there, I would like to ask you to subscribe to this channel if it's not already done, leave thumbs up, share my videos on social so more people come to visit the channel, and if you order anything from my partner Toman, this guitar or pretty much anything else, please use my partner link that's gonna be in the video description down below. You have to know that when you click my link, you are on the German page of Toman. So if you don't speak German, you click on the German flag, you choose yours, you click save, and there you are. Now, if you want to make 100% sure that you're already on my partner page and nowhere else, you can use the second link in the video description. It's gonna lead you to a list of highly recommended gear, recommended by me of course. There you will see my banner, my logo, and everything that identifies the channel, so you're sure you're making no mistake. So, how this video is gonna be? Well, first we're gonna compare these two in a mix. Then we're gonna compare these two out of the mix, played clean, dirty, lead, bridge, middle, neck, according to what is necessary, but I'm not gonna use the split functionality you have on this one, because this one doesn't have it, so let's compare what can be. Then I'm gonna talk to you about what I hear in terms of differences of tone, and of course we're gonna talk about the playability, the pros and the cons. Ready? Here we go! So as you have heard, there's a real difference of tone between these two. This one sounds a tiny bit darker, this one a tiny bit brighter, but the LTD LH100 pickups are not bad at all, but I sense there's a better note definition on the Roswell HEF. And so they're more interesting when you play lead especially. You sense that the chip magnets on those pickups here are really revealed when you play leads. And you sense that the better quality magnets, even though we're not talking about Seymour Duncan pickups, are revealed with this one. So I would give an advantage in the point of the tone to the Harley Benton. Okay, in terms of playability, well, this one is 3.5, this one is 3.5 as well, so there's maybe 50 grams of difference of weight between these two, really nothing significant. Now, this one has, as you can see, a satin finish, pretty nice, really nice when you want to hold the neck, and you have a set in neck, so very interesting as well. But the satin finish tends to make the guitar read a little bit out of your lap when you have some trousers on yourself. And this one with a glossy finish maybe doesn't move that much. So in terms of playability, I'm gonna show you the access to the 24th fret on this one and the 22nd on the other one. So up to the A string, it's really okay, it's very easy. I can play on the 24th fret if I want to while playing. I don't have to just stop, focus and go there, okay? On the SC Custom 2, the access to the 22nd fret is maybe a tiny bit better than on the LTD, because I can go more comfortably up to the low E, when I could not do this on the LTD. So this one has only 22 frets and the 22nd fret is easy to access. Now, as I mentioned, this one tends to rip a tiny bit more out of my lap when I play sitting. I don't think it's a problem of balance, but a problem of satin finish that glides more easily. With that in mind, I would give a little advantage to the LTD as far as the playability goes, and that does imply the fact that I do prefer having 24 frets instead of 22. In terms of neck shape and neck thickness, well, we've got something very similar in both cases. If I put them side by side here so you can compare the thickness of the necks, okay. It's pretty much the exact same. This one's got a modern C shape. This one has got a C shape as well, even though it's a C that tends to look like D. You don't have the U shape you would get on some other ESP LTD. I'm thinking about the EC56 or the 1000 series or so on. You've got something that's, yeah, maybe closer to a D, but in both cases you've got a thickness that's 20 to 22 millimeters from the nut to the 12th fret. And anyway, you've got a satin finish. So you've got guitars that are really very comfortable to play, and even when it's gonna be 40 degrees out there, you will not have no problem because your hand will not stick on the necks. As far as the tuning stability goes, well, the clear advantage goes to this one because it's got better tuners. I think a tiny better hardware. This one moves a tiny bit more, nothing really wrong, but the tuning stability is better on this one and still can be improved because this white thing is a plastic nut, just like the LTD has a plastic nut as well. But yeah, the tuning stability is a tiny bit better on this one. The gravity tuners are better than the LTD stock tuners, even though they're not bad, but you know, the ratio should be something like 14:1 when this one's got maybe 16 or 18.1. So you've got more precision when it comes to to set the guitar in tune. And last point you have to talk about is the aesthetic chapter. Well, of course, this one is super basic, super simple. Now, if you want a guitar that's gloss black and nothing else, well, this one is going to be yours. This one's got a satin finish with not so bad looking top. Yeah, I mean, it's correct, especially if you consider we are on satin finish. I mean, of course, there's much more care for the aesthetics on this one than on this one, but if you want something really simple or something you can customize by yourself, this one might be better for you. Now, of course, if I consider the care that's given to the aesthetics, this one wins, of course. Now, what does this mean? Is this one not good and this one much better? And should you forget about this one? Well, I don't think so. You've got two different guitars, because even though the price is very close, you have to know that Harley Benton is the house brand for Ottoman. So when they make their own guitars, they don't pay the distributor margin. So this one had to be either much cheaper than the LTD or have better specs. And that's what we have. Better pickups, better tuners, better finish. But this one remains ESP LTD. It's worth playing, it's a good guitar overall, and I'm having fun playing it, you know. I just regret that the pickups are not a tiny bit better, but pickups can be replaced. I think I will not change the pickups on this one because they're very satisfying. I think I will change the pickups on this one. And I think I'm gonna change the tuners, the nut in both cases. And you know, both have their interest, but if you take an overall look and you forget about the brand and everything else, yes, the Harley Benton is a better guitar than the LTD. So as far as I'm concerned, yes, I like the two of them. I like the darker tone for this one for the reason. I like the brighter tone on this one for the leads. But okay, this one is a better guitar, obviously. Okay, well, I think I have said it all. Thanks for watching this video and see you next time.